Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In our last video we did do Leliana's personal quest and I think I broke her because she's extremely ruthless now. So that happened. In today's video we're going to start off in Skyhole before we head back out to the Hissing Waste. The first thing I want to do is I actually want to, let me see, it would be under Skyhold. I want to sit in Judgement. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be Mistress Poulin who we set in Judgement for.
Mistress Poulin of Sahrnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Poulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
At least she meant well. Listen to her defense. That doesn't excuse her. Well, let's give her a chance to explain herself.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
You're free to go. Treason deserves death. Put her to work. Have her rebuild the town. Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, she can always go to jail afterwards, right?
Mistress Poulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sahrnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
Not exactly what I thought would happen, but not horrible. And that camera angle. Okay, well, I have 7 more thrones to find still. I'm a bit concerned because I'm coming near the end. Maybe it extends into the DLCs too, but we'll see. I'll as usual, I'll worry about that later. Okay, so we had a new war table operation, but I had a few others that I needed to go do. So let's try and do a few more of those before we head out to the Hissing Waste. So, nothing in Ferelden except DLC stuff, so let's head back over to Orlais. And there was Judgement help the people of Sahrnia. Mistress Poulin has been sentenced to provide relief to the people of Sahrnia who suffered because of her alliance with the Red Templars. She has purchased supplies for the town, but is having difficulty moving them upriver. She has asked the Inquisition for aid. So Cullen says we could hire a brace of wagons and send guards to transport the supplies up to Sahrnia. It'll be slower, but safer. Leliana says I could divert some of our couriers there. Better this relief arrive in bits and pieces than not at all. And then Josephine says Orlesian guilds rely on this quarry. I will appeal to their business sense and they will lend us boats to move the supplies upriver. But the river is frozen. How is that an option? Let's go with the guards portion. Cullen's option.
Inquisitor.
Mistress Poulin's supplies have reached Sahrnia. Food and clothing are being divided among the populace according to need. In thanks, the town has given the Inquisition several tons of their best granite as building material. Great. All right, so the next one I want to do is going to be... reconciliation for Celene and Michel. Let's do that one. A note from Josephine. An interesting development. We received a visit from a cloaked woman who was revealed to be Lady Colombe, one of Empress Celene's trusted attendants. The Empress knows that Michel has joined the Inquisition and sent Colombe seeking a secret reconciliation. This subterfuge is necessary, of course, to protect Celene's reputation. An Empress's mind cannot be seen to be so easily swayed by something as inconsequential as a friendship. So Cullen says, good, friends are few and far between these days. I'm glad to see the Empress comes to her senses. I will inform Michel immediately. Leliana says very heartwarming, but Celene could have found Michel before now if she had a mind to reconcile. No, she's playing at something more, and we will not be drawn into her game. A test to resolve if she wants a reconciliation, let her make it public. I tend to agree with Leliana. I feel like there's something more going on there. No word, so much for a sincere desire for reconciliation. Michel was a victim to Orlay's protocols. Once let him never find out that an empress's friendship is conditional and only at her convenience. He deserves more than forgiveness behind closed doors. Oh, that's kind of sad, actually. All right, let's do one more. Let's do another one of the alliances. So this one is with Angered Eyes. It has come to violence. Lord de Rossier has directly challenged the holdings for our ally, Lady Tybalt. He claims that their ties to the Inquisition are to blame for his loss of honor, which is technically true. Yes. His militia is poised to threaten several trade outposts, though his will to attack may not be absolute. Lady Richelieu offers a barrage of names to clarify. Despite being ostracized, Lord de Rossier retains many allies. While you can certainly hold him at bay, perhaps we should revisit another course. Uniting his house and that of your ally Tybalt might both appease and profit all involved. The daughter, Celeste Tybalt, is still betrothed to a Leandre, but this is war of sorts. In such times, is not personal sacrifice preferable to bloodshed? It is, in fact, the only wise outcome, and I have already begun preparations. Are we understood? An expectation, Lady Eustace Richelieu. I'm still not sure how I feel about this, changing force marriage thing. Cullen says we have the manpower to thwart Lord de Rossier. We choose a course, and we can see it through. Leliana says, should we commit lives to this mess? If we withdraw, our original goal is achieved. They are fractured, and none of this group is a threat. Josephine says, I expect that while it will not please all involved, asking for a marriage to end this would be quickly agreed to by all parties. It is a language they understand, Inquisitor. They have no teeth for fighting. Should we commit lives to this mess? If we withdraw, our original goal is achieved. They are fractured. None of this group is a threat. Oh, if we just leave and don't help out the Tybalts either. I don't want to do the marriage thing. Just because it's what they're used to doesn't mean something that we have to do. And I feel like we should, if they're not a fighting sort, then us sending soldiers should scare them, in theory. So let's try that. Lord de Rossier has blockaded a number of trade routes, but his intent was only to posture. We faced token resistance to retake them, expensive but fortunately not in lives. Lady Richelieu is not impressed, as it was not the optimal outcome for her status calculations. Cullen. Lady Richelieu's letter follows. An adequate outcome, Inquisitor. A powerful name has been marginalized instead of put to use. The minor alliances formed in the wake are a modest achievement, but it will have to do. I have arranged the pairing of the lesser names left standing, that of Celeste Tybalt and Justine Leandra. They are thrilled because they are young, but as matchmaking goes, it is hardly inspiring. Functionally yours, Lady Eustace Richelieu. A letter also arrived from the Tybalts. My unending gratitude, Lord Inquisitor. I feared for the actions of my daughter if this matter had turned out differently. She is not yet fully understanding of the necessities of status. We are in your debt, Lady Belize Tybalt. See, it all worked out in the end. And I don't have another one, thank goodness. Okay, well, I'm going to head out to the Hissing Wastes, and I will meet you there once I have arrived. And here we are back in the Hissing Wastes. Today's goal is to try and get as much done in this area as possible. It's pretty far spread out as usual, but I'll cut out what I can of the running back and forth. But the first thing is we have a rift right here, and then our main quest, Stand in Ruin, is also in this general direction. So I have wound my way down the side of the mountain to this rift, so we can just get started and cleaning up this region still. Oh, Greater Terrors, my least favorite of demons. As if you would have a favorite demon, right? Oh, you. Yes, take that, you filth. The rift is pretty low to the ground. You get there, Blackwall? Well, that was a creepy noise. Like the Rift is talking to me. Get him? We got him. Oh, 15, level 15 influence. Nice. Okay, so our next goal is to come down here into the next Venatori camp to see what's going on. Let me save. I haven't saved all day yet. And since they're right here, let's just kind of explore this together, perhaps? Maybe? Where is everybody? It's not very comforting when the invading Venatori force isn't even in their camp. Oh, there they are. Guy just walking up here. Hey guys, what's going on? Nothing to see here. So, looks like a door, but it's not openable. So we must have to go around this way. Plus there was, you know, their magey chanting going on over here. Let's just try not to miss anything. Oh, that's Dorian. Dorian, you scared me a little bit. I thought you were a Venatori. Okay. Ooh. Okay, 3 more of those to find. And then we have... Alright.
Die!
Die!
Let's look around.
Yeah, let's. But first things first, let's do one of these. And then one of these. Whoa. Oh, back here. Bottles on the wall, bottles of Thedas, Silent Plains Piquette, an artisanal treatment of a Tevinter slave wine. Grape pomance is soaked and pressed, then buried for a year under the wastes where the first archdemon fell. One assumes they keep finding the stuff. Okay. Oh, it's just basic loot. Oh, there's another guy just here. Hi.
Watch out!
Did you respawn or? Nope. Maybe? More chanting. This place is a total maze. Should I go that way or this way? Let's go this way first. Yeah, I can see people. The Overseer, ooh. And... okay, everybody's dead now except the Overseer. It should be. It's not an infected giant, it should be. No, it's hard.
This must have been the Venatori's main camp.
Considering how many we killed, they won't be getting much work done.
Come on. We should still find what they were after.
Yep. Ooh. Ooh. A new staff. Is it going to be an improvement? That would be nice. No, it's not a new staff. Not a new usable staff. Nope, here we go. Draft of letter to Venatori Magisters. Fellow Magisters, we have been given a chance to redeem ourselves after one of our own failed, Corypheus at Redcliffe. The dwarven relics in the tombs are instructions on recreating the masterpieces of one of their finest paragons. They are to be excavated, replicated, and brought back for study. The Elder One is generous to let us prove our worth. We cannot disappoint him. Do not spare the slaves. Speed is crucial to our success. Let us set an example to the rest of the Venatori mages and commoners both, with our obedience to the Elder One's will. Overseer Jullex. Okay, that's, but what specifically were you looking for? That's what I want to know. I don't think it's probably going to be over here. I imagine it's going to be over in this tomb cave, but... let's check over here anyway. If anything, there's probably gonna be more guys to kill, potentially. Yep. There are. Ouch. Guessing this is the end of the map over here. Okay, not the end of the map. I was running around for a little bit looking over ledges and such, and I saw the top of this over one of the walls, and look, there's things. 10 of 12, so 2 more to go. That's excellent. What is this? Just another dwarven statue? Is it another back entrance into somewhere? I'm so curious as to where we're going. Oh, we're going back around here. What on earth? Is that just a demon wandering around? That's so random. He's just staying right here. There we go.
One of the Venatori gambled that he could bargain with a demon. Made sloppy work of it, too.
Yeah. Blood-spotted Venatori diary. The entries in this diary alternate between an elegant, well-rounded script and a slanted scrawl. I never expected to find such tranquility here. No nattering crowds, no drifts of refuse. I should have been born in the country. I am only disappointed to learn I'm here to verify translations, a drudge's work, but in the evenings there is time for my own studies, without distraction or fear of being branded apostate for my reading. It is time to to raise my capabilities, maybe? The Elder One has bound spirits far beyond what I thought a mage could manage. We speak of him becoming a god, but surely he cannot be considered mortal any longer. What steps must a man take to become such a being? It is an excellent question. To bask in his glory must be enough, and yet I cannot let the curiosity go. Does the Elder One take power from demons? I've learned much about their summoning and binding. I was surprised to find so many I recognized from the circle among the Venatori, but they talk freely of rites and rituals forbidden in the Imperium. They offer such power for so little blood, but I must not rush it, tempting as it is, for I have not grown in skill and measure. I cannot draw attention to myself. We will leave after we unearth these dwarven relics, not stay to practice binding the Fades Denzians to our will, even though it would be easy here in a place where the veil has grown so thin. It's like his inner demon is like trying to convince him to do these things. Very, very sneaky. I am tired of this fear of harm I may do to myself, fear of letting opportunity slip from me. I must leave it behind me. Binding a demon of higher power is dangerous, yet my skills have grown. But what else will show the others what I'm capable of, what I can offer? I am a mage of the Imperium, and I will claim my birthright. The spirits through the veil will see my power, and they will kneel, or I will make them.
Pages? From a diary?
Why not? I'd want to write down why I thought this was a good idea before I started.
I suppose. Okay, let's see. I think this is a dead end now, but let me explore, and I will keep you posted. All right, I did make my way back to camp, and now I'm heading in this, northwesternly direction to clean up this area. And while I was exploring these, scaffolding, there is another bottle of Thedas. Or bottles on the wall. Flames of Our Lady, a wine with hues that range from blood to fire, always in that order. In the south, take a single draught, shout, she is with us. Oh, take a single draft, shout, she is with us, and throw the remainder into a fireplace. In the north, draw steel and march. Okay, that seems very random, but...
Lively for a wasteland, I'll give it that.
Yeah, I suppose. So, there is a shard over here, a rift, another camp, which I'd like to make it to the camp today if I can, but... we'll have to see, but maybe we'll just explore together since there's so much interesting stuff going on. Did you guys... Blackwall, how did you fall? Rock Top Ridge. Okay, I'm making my way down there, it seems. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Holes in the ground. This is very cool. All right. Oh, no, these aren't even Venatori. These are my guys.
Knight Captain Rylan has sent supplies from Griffin Wing Keep.
Okay. That's nice of him. So... where am I going? There's stuff down there, but... oh, wow. I'm going all the way over there. There's my beam of green. But let's look down here first. Is this another cave to explore? Is this... huh. Not a cave, but just the other side of the rock bridge I was on. Okay. Well, I'm going to run up and collect my shard, and then from there make my way to the rift. So I'll meet you there once I arrive. Okay, finished collecting all the shards in the Hissing Waste. Yay! When I finish getting all the shards from Emprise de Leon, I need to go back to the Forbidden Oasis and finish opening all those doors and stuff. So, oh crap! Hi. Oh, crap. Move, Dorian. Ah. All right, more of this. I swear, it just looks like green lyrium. Not all of them, but I've only got one more rift left to go. So let me make my way to our camp. It's not as close as it looks. But what is all this stuff? Like, I can't even see the beam in the distance. It's kind of crazy. Just more random loot in the desert? What is that? What was that? Okay, well, I'm gonna head to the camp, and again, I will meet you there once I arrive. Hello, Hunter.
Don't go near those Red Templars. They're a vicious bunch.
I know. And here we are at our camp. I had a little conversation with the Hunter. Well, actually, she just spoke at me. She didn't speak with me, unfortunately. But then I also killed a new animal lurker. Oh, and I have all my camps done. That's good. Okay, let's see. Let's try to head over towards this, I'm guessing this scaffolding. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. The Colossus. Who is that guy? What on earth? More of my guys just hanging out down there. That just looks so stinking cool. Looks very Lord of the Ringsy. Although you don't have a friend. Oh, you're there all by yourself. Who's this one over here? The Hunter again. What the heck? You were just over there. What are you? You're a different Hunter.
Good journeys.
Okay, that's all right. No, that lurker's gonna stay there. Oh, I need to go this way. Well, let me see. Let's I want to say explore. I'm not finishing my sentences properly, but I think I'm actually going to end up here today, and then tomorrow we'll just pick back up right here and maybe finish. There should be a direct, oh no, we're not going to finish. We have to finish up here, then we have to go back down here and do this too. So we might finish tomorrow, but yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow and maybe the next day. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.